What's going on, guys? Today I'll be doing an unboxing, setup, and brief overview of the Rhino Evo Motion. Well, as soon as I can pry the box away from Nas. With that said, let's get to it. This is the Rhino Evo Motion. About a month ago, I did a review of the Rhino Evo slider. So this is basically an add-on that allows you to create motorized motion. Off top, I can say that Rhino always does a great job with their presentation, and this is no different. Once inside, you'll find your standard manual. And just beneath that is where you'll find the equipment. This is the motor that controls the device. It's kind of heavy, but it's definitely well made. What's cool about it though is that it has a magnet on the back, which is used for docking the controller. You also have a magnetic tripod dock, and this allows you to dock your controller to the tripod. It also comes with plug adapters, a connection cable. This connects your controller to the motor, a power charger, and the controller. The controller feels good in hand and seems to be pretty well made. One of the things that I really like is that it has a battery inside, so you can basically charge this up and use it for about 8 hours. I also like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate the controller with a bunch of buttons and sub-menus. On the side of the controller is where you connect your connection cable, power charger, and there's also a slot for an SD card. And this is used for updates. There's also another port, but I believe this is used for the Rhino Arc. On a side note, one of the main reasons that I decided to go with Rhino is because of the Arc. When connected, this device creates some insane parallax shots. Alright. So currently I have the 24-inch Rhino Evo slider with flywheel attached. In order to add the motion motor and controller, I have to remove the flywheel. You simply unscrew the mounting screw and remove the flywheel. Next, you loosen the 2 inside screws, slide the motor onto the drive shaft, and tighten the 2 inside screws back into place. After that, you simply plug one end of the connection cable into the motor and the other end into the controller. As mentioned earlier, this controller magnetically docks to the back of the controller, and this magnet is really strong. Once you have everything connected, you simply power on the controller. Now initially you'll have to use the charger with the controller if the battery is dead. Once on, you select the type of slider that you're using. I'm currently using the 24-inch. Next, you'll be presented with 2 types of motion, live and time-lapse. You'll also see a selection for changing your settings. I'm going to choose to create a live motion. From here, you can choose to perform a turn wheel slide, which basically means that you can use the dial on the controller to control the motion, or you can choose to create a motion. This allows you to set settings like speed, duration, ramp, loop, and the slide will be automated based on those settings. So we're going to do a turn wheel slide. Next, you'll be presented with a calibration screen. Once that's complete, you're good to go. From here, you simply turn the dial to control the direction and speed of the slide. Needless to say, having a motor control the motion, you'll get a much smoother and consistent movement. Now in the Create a Move mode, this allows you to set specific settings. So what's cool about this is, it shows you the percentage completed, the time elapsed, and even the distance traveled. Now I'm going to do a test to see how loud this device is. For this test, I'm using my Rode lavalier mic. The mic itself is attached to my shirt. For this first test, I'm actually going to be standing next to the slider. This is how the device sounds at speed 1. This is speed 2. This is speed 3. This is speed 4. This is speed 5. Now the device actually goes up to speed 25, but I'm not going to test all the speeds in that range. This is speed 25. Now I'm going to do a sound test with me sitting about 3 feet away from the device. This is how the device sounds at speed 1. This is speed 2. This is speed 3. This is speed 4. This is speed 5. This is speed 25. Now obviously this device makes noise, but it definitely doesn't interfere with the audio of your video. But still, that doesn't mean that you should attach an on-camera shotgun mic to it. One of the other features that I really didn't dig deep into is the time-lapse feature. Now this is a pretty big deal for me because I do a lot of photography stuff, and I'm really looking forward to adding motion to my time-lapse. Alright, so my overall opinion of this device is pretty awesome. The slider with the flywheel was already great, but adding this device totally eliminates any possibility of handshake or inconsistent speeds. And if you're someone who shoots all of your videos by yourself like I do, then this thing's priceless. Anyway, that's a quick look at the Rhino Evo Motion. I'll leave links to where you guys can find all of the equipment in this video. And as always, if you guys enjoy this content, hit that like button. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. So until next time, peace.